Metroplex, we join you from Jerry World, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, a good one in the AFC East. It's the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys.
Cowboy Nation, here are your Dallas Cowboys.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. It's Graham Gano to get this one started. And off we go from Arlington. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Cowboys come out, and they are led out by Dak Prescott, as they have been for a decade. Wow. It's his 10th season as a Cowboy, three-time Pro Bowler, who is now 32 years old.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. So I think early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from their opening whistle.
33-yard line.
Just a yard on first down. Here's 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He's got a man. It's C.D. Lamb. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
3 plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He's got his man. It's Pickens. 14 yards on that pass play there. First down, Cowboys.
Good for a Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Play fake. Prescott. He's going to keep it himself. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
That's another.
There wasn't anywhere really for him to go with the ball. The defensive backs did a great job of taking away his progression read. But that pass rush, they just can't get home, and he ends up making the play with his legs and moves the chains.
Here's a handoff to Williams. He'll manage only a couple. Will Carter, number 3 overall selection, there for the stop.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
Gonna work it to Lamb on the RPO. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Now gonna get a stoppage. Injured player. Oh, it's C.D. Lamb who is shaken up. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They face 2nd down and 7. Prescott. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Deontay Banks right there with the good coverage to knock it away.
On the coverage.
This is teach tape for man defense, Mike. I mean, he is not looking back at the quarterback at all. He is in the hip pocket of his receiver. He's staying in phase and in rhythm. And then he knows when the wide receiver's hands go up, attack the ball. And that's about as good as it gets.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. And now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
On fourth down, here's Brandon Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal try. This about as short as you can get. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. Emir Smith was set. Now he'll return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So here come the Giants, and Greg, it is the latest stop for Russell Wilson. A decade and a Super Bowl in Seattle, 2 years in Denver, last year in Pittsburgh, and now Russell Wilson is the Giants QB.
It's funny how time flies, Mike, and we won't call him old. We'll just call him experienced. And here's a guy who's been doing this for a really long time at a high level, and he's going to hope that some of that experience works in his favor today. And when he plays well, this is proven to be a really hard team to beat.
Here's 2nd and 9. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And this will be a Giants first down. Tackle's made at about the 38-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. They go play action now. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession. Now, after that near turnover, clock is stopped. We have an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. A gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Giants first down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
These two in rhythm, 12 more yards and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And he can't hang on through the contact, incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down. To throw again is Wilson. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks. But right now, it's been a lot of double coverage. It's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative, freeing him up.
He's going to air this one out. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable, and as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Gano's kick is good. And the Giants will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
Field goals for both sides on their opening possessions. 3-3 as this one's kicked away. Cavante Turpin on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Cowboys offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Dak to throw. Now he'll run.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 3. On the ground, this is Williams. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. A gain of 11 on that one. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Cowboys, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. After that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help, because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And this is a great example of why it's so important on defense to sprint to the ball. His ability to make people miss is hard for one guy to get him on the ground. But when you can get everybody to the ball, eventually you can take them down. And in this case, they do it for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Prescott now. He'll step up and run this. Dak wisely hits the deck at the end, but he slides after picking up the 1st down.
The defense is going to have to come up with a plan for this quarterback using his legs, Mike, or it's going to be a long day. They knew coming in he was a threat, but I'm not sure they thought he would be this effective this early.
1st down, it is Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They run out of the gun with Sanders. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Dak facing 3rd and long. That's complete to Devontae Turpin. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
50-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys will take a 6-3 lead. It's been a game of field goals so far. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. We're back to Arlington in a moment. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Eric Gray to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Giants offense ready for their 2nd possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. For Tracy. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Wilson now going to keep it on the zone read. And he'll go into the slide there. It'll be a gain of a couple.
2 yards on the pickup.
You know, Mike, early in my time in Carolina, we were kind of on the forefront of this NFL zone read revolution. Cam Newton, one of the best to ever do it. I have seen up close and personal, when you run the zone read the right way, it is a nightmare for a defense to defend.
He'll look middle here and get it to Neighbors. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
And it's a big play there for his first catch of the game. And not only does he get a nice chunk of yards, but now he puts his offense in plus territory as they try to see if they can end this drive with some points.
On the give, it's Tracy. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, here's Russ. Quick slant looked in by Neighbors. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
They'll go with the sneak, and they get it at the 18-yard line. The drive stays alive. 1st down picked up. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. From the shotgun, Wilson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors.
They were able to connect on the comeback. I don't think it was really well executed. This is a deeper route. This receiver's got to push his depth before his break a little bit more downfield. They'll take the completion, but they were hoping to get a little bit more with that one.
Wilson now to throw on third down. That's going to wind up incomplete, but a penalty flag is down on the play. Let's see what that's all about. Here is Graham Gano to try the field goal. Officially a 29-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Giants will tie the game at 6.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. On the return, here's Turpin. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Williams. And he's going to be followed up quickly after a gain of about 1. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 9. Now Prescott. The open man is Tolbert. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
To throw is Dak. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
Ooh, well, now you see it, now you don't. Good juke move there, and a gain of 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On play action, here's Dak. This one is caught by Turpin. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the 1st down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll try to sneak it here, and he will have a Cowboys 1st down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Play action now. Prescott. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angle so quickly because of that speed, so give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy, and this time, defense wins, and Brings him down for a sack.
So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. To throw is Prescott. Here's a screen now for Sanders. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? A ball deep for the end zone. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner, and next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This a 57-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Cowboys are going to move out in front.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Ray going to return it. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Giants offense ready to get back at it. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They go play action with Wilson. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Now it's 2nd and 1. Here's a little pop pass heading to the right. And that one shut down almost immediately. Good pressure from the backside. Left him nowhere to go. And no gain.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Here's 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's Wilson. He's got his man complete to Johnson.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Wilson. Throw, right side, taken in by Neighbors. And the Giants here will use the 1st of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
2nd and inches. Here's Wilson to throw. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
Just bear with me for a second here, Mike, as everybody loses their mind about why is this play caller throwing the ball on 2nd and inches. The idea is you want to throw on what they call run downs, and this clearly was one of those, and what you're not accounting for is a sack as it brings up 3rd down.
Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the Cowboys are going to come away with the football. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback, extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over.
The Cowboys offense going to take over here in the final minute of this 1st half. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
2nd and 3 at the 47-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll go right back to Tolbert. He's got it again. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
That's complete, left side to Pickens. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
2nd and a yard. Pistol now for Prescott. He runs with it. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the 1st down, get down. The drive continues. Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout.
25-yard line.
On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This a 42-yard attempt. Another one through the upright. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Cowboys is going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Final 2nd now of this first half as this one is away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st down, Wilson. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. This is still anyone's game here. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand as the 2nd half is about to get underway. On the return, it's Smith-Marset. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Giants offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. The deficit, 6 points. So a touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. That's going to be caught by Darius Slayton. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. He'll take a shot here. back of the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Potentially very big call here. Now it's Tracy looking to run. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Donovan Wilson will bring him down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. Brings up second down.
He'll look to throw. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be third down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or kick a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. Here's Dak to throw. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
Second down, Prescott. The ball's out. Looked like one of the Cowboys was there to recover. Indeed, they will keep possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He'll let this go deep for Tolbert. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
The score, Cowboys 12, Giants 6.
Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. And they'll look to cash in following that block punt as they're going to start with 1st and goal. Tracy. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain at the 4.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up. And
that is caught in the middle of the end zone. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. Now it's Graham Gano for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Giants have taken the lead by a point here in the third.
Cowboys 12.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula and come out on top in this tight one as we hit the second half. They play it short, take it at the 15-yard line. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. Got a man open downfield. It's Tolbert. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Cowboys.
That's another Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Man, when it works well, the zone read is a thing of beauty. It just adds another dimension to this offense, and if the defense doesn't get a better plan, they're going to continue to do it all day.
On first and 10, it's Sanders. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
Over the 25-yard line. Brings up second down.
From the 25, here's second and a yard. They run over center with Williams. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
That's another Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Going to be a design run. They let him keep it.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
At the 13-yard line.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Williams gets it on the draw. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with first and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane. They'll have it at the 1-yard line.
That's another Cowboys. First down and goal to go.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
On second down, it's Dak. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball. They get the man, and it's no gain.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Third and goal for Prescott. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
At this point in the game, every point matters. Now after that third down sack, If they can force a field goal attempt, there's a big difference giving up 3 versus what a little while ago looked like an inevitable 6.
On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This, about as short as you can get. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will take the lead here in the third quarter.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. On the return, it's Smith-Marset. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Malik Neighbors heading out with the Giants offense for their next possession. They trail by 2, and will start this drive with 1st and 10. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Now Russ. Now a screen set up for Tracy. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Right, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
The Cowboys offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. Now Prescott. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficient. Every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
They face 2nd down and 7. Prescott. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. And the Cowboys, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. This looks like a design run, and that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Open man down the field is Turpin. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 33 yards.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
It's a gain of 29, and it's first and goal.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super concerned.
Good blocking, and he's in. Devontae Williams. Touchdown, Dallas. Greg, that's the way to handle it. Up one, go down the field, get the touchdown, and extend the lead to 7.
Mike, the key for this offense is they were at their best when their best was needed. Being able to extend this lead late in the fourth quarter, they've got to be feeling pretty good about where things stand to close this game out.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cowboys will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9.
22, Giants 13.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, it's Smith-Marset. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Giants offense ready to take over possession of the football. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Wilson lines up in the pistol. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
Well, they pretty much need a touchdown on this possession, and I think if I'm the defensive coordinator, the fine line you have to find, Mike, is I know I don't want to give up a deep shot, but I also don't want to just play prevent defense and give up too much underneath. So just continue to find that balance, make them go the long way, and just bleed this clock.
Nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Makes it 3rd and inches.
3rd and inches. They'll run the sneak, and he will have a Giants 1st down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
He's got his man, Wan'Dale Robinson. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. 1st down, Giants.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Wilson. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide-angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Third down, here's Wilson. That is caught. What a throw. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, New York. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Now, Gano for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Giants will cut it to a 2-point lead.
Giants 20.
So the lead is down to just 2 now in the fourth quarter as they kick it off. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's Dak Prescott and the Cowboy offense set to go again. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. This one is caught by Turpin. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 3 brings up second down at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Prescott. That's complete. It's Sanders. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 on the
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
Here's Smith-Marset. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. The Giants' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Now Wilson. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
He's got his man, that's Slayton. And he will finally be taken down inside the 10-yard line. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 37 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
From the gun, it's Wilson. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Smart decision there on 1st and goal. If it's not there early, don't get baited into a bad decision. Just throw it away and live for another down. Really nice decision making here. Brings up 2nd and goal.
To throw again is Wilson. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. That's the linebacker, the former first-round pick, Kenneth Murray, gets in there for the sack, and now it's 3rd and goal.
What started out as a promising drive seemed inevitable, Mike, with the way they were able to continue to move the ball, that they'd find themselves finishing with points. But after that 2nd down sack brings up 3rd and long, and this drive looks suddenly very different.
For the lead, here is 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Russ. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Did they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
29-yard attempt.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
So after the field goal to take the lead, kicker is back out there to send this one away. Now a return coming from the 14. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Cowboys offense getting set to get back to work. 1st and 10 now from the 36. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
On the play brings up 2nd and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Another try, 2nd and 10. They'll go again with Williams. And some good blocking, springing a gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Needing to convert here on 3rd and inches. They'll let the fullback try to push the punt. Oh, he's trying to use the big frame to push forward, but I don't think he's going to get there. He's held up at the line of scrimmage, and now it's 4th down.
One of the disadvantages of giving the ball in this situation to your fullback is now you're short one blocker. I'd like to see him give it to their more traditional running back in this case, because now it brings up 4th down.
A 58-yard attempt.
The distance, and it's good. He knocks it through from long range. They move out front and take the lead here in the fourth quarter. So, after the field goal to take the lead, kicker is back out there to send this one away. On the return, it's Smith-Marset, and he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. So here we go, Wilson and the Giants down on the scoreboard. 1:15 to go. Their lead has evaporated, but they still have a shot. It's first down. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. They'll drop to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
That's just bad timing by the offensive line. They've got to get their linemen out in front of him, so either the linemen need to go faster or the back just needs to be more patient. But either way, they're just not in sync on that screen pass.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second. Clock stops, 46 seconds to go. Final minute, one timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. The Giants going to call their third and final timeout, and they stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. This is 1st and 10. Wilson will throw again. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards. Here's first down. Again, Wilson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And in this situation, Mike, with time running down, an incompletion here is not the worst thing in the world. Remember, you're already well within scoring range. Now you're just trying to get as close as possible. You can't take a sack, and of course you can't turn it over. So if it's not there, just throw it away.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame. So now, Graham Gano, the veteran, in another pressure spot. This a potential game winner. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
Well, there's no more pressure-filled spot for a kicker than that one right here, Mike. I mean, it's very simple. You make it, you win. You miss it, you lose. And what's he do? He comes through to not only give his team the lead, but most likely the victory.
On the return, here's Turpin. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
On the return, the Cowboys take over 1st and 10. at their own 26-yard line.
Here we go. One final play. To the left side, he's got Ferguson, and he's going to be out of bounds, and that's going to do it. Their late comeback bid comes up short as time has expired in this game. So a road win here for the Giants. This one went all the way down to the wire. The late field goal with zeros on the clock seals the deal. As they come from behind, they may feel like they stole this one. They get the victory on the game's final play. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.